allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Dory Lee.
Scott Shepherd.
Tim Abrams.
Bill Snyder. Moving the approval of the minutes of 12/17/24. Can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Approval of the 1/7/25 minutes. I'll make a motion. Can I get a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Public input? Yes, John. We're down to 2 minutes on public input.
John M. Stortecki, the revolution is here. This is day one of a new world. Each member of this board is faced with answering this question. Do I continue to be part of a corrupt government enterprise and fail to honestly represent the taxpayers of Benson? Or do I take this incredible opportunity to learn and follow the law and live up to my oath of office? The video of this meeting will be available on YouTube. Just enter Benson Watchdog in the search area. Commentary will continue to be available on Facebook. Look for Benson Watchdog. Any questions can be asked and will be addressed. The board can either take the lead and change direction or get out of the way. The rules have changed. An additional note, minutes which label the public as, quote, resident or non-resident may be considered discriminatory. Please consider your actions carefully.
Moving on to the resolutions. Resolution number 1, approval of the annual audit of the town clerk books for 24.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes, the annual audit for the town clerk books.
And thank you for walking us through those.
Yeah.
Can I get a
Yeah.
second?
I'll second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Aye. The annual audit of the tax collector's books. Can I get a motion?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Resolution, the annual audit of the justice books for 2024. Go ahead.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Authorizing the town highway superintendent to list 2015 Ford 550 and stand for sale on Auctions International. I know we made a motion last week to go, or last month to go ahead and do it, but this is a resolution to do it, so.
He's sending me some paperwork on it, so I gotta fill out the condition report.
So it's not on, it's not
No,
on
he's,
yet?
no, he was gonna go ahead and put it on. It should be on there now. Well,
Should we? I haven't seen it. I looked today.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if we should extend it past.
Oh, and he's still looking for that clear title.
I just got the paperwork today to call.
Okay.
See, first thing I heard, it got sold to KeyBank, so I have to call KeyBank. I'll get it. Can I get a motion?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I'm just wondering if we should extend it. He's gonna have it come due the end of the auction on the 31st, right? Should we extend that into like the 7th of February?
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah.
Or to the next meeting.
I mean, how long has it been on there? I mean,
It's only hasn't been on yet. It might have been on for a day. I don't think it's on yet. I just wonder if you should call him
I'll call him tomorrow.
and extend it for at least another week. And so let's say
what's our best chance to be able to get rid of
I
it?
don't think 1 week's gonna be enough myself.
No. You might do that or to like a week before the meeting.
Yeah, let's say the next meeting's on the 18th. So let's say the auction ends on the 12th, on a Wednesday.
Okay.
Let's try to do that.
Extend it to 2/12.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I can get whatever information out to the town board before that.
Okay.
And, so yeah, let's call him first thing in the morning.
Right.
I don't think it was on it, I looked today, so. And the other thing I wanna talk about is emergency services. Starlink satellite internet for here. It's $349 to purchase a unit, and it's $100 a month. So it's gonna have about $1,500–1,600. But if all the power went out and all the lines went down, anybody on the North Road or down below or up north could come here and make a phone call.
Is it?
Stevie Thomason puts it on all his houses. They don't have regular internet. They have just a Starlight, and it works within 500 to 1,000 feet from the building.
Isn't there an app on your phone that you can work through satellite on your phone?
Huh?
There's an app for your phone, you can go right on satellite.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna work up here, but
Jill's got it on hers.
Does she?
Yeah, and it works.
I don't know. But all I know is that we always have power because we got the generator now. And people on the North Road, something happened, they can come right here, maybe got heat,
In shelter.
and we got heat and shelter,
Power.
and you can make a phone call and be on here. I think it's well worth the money, so.
I think it's a good community service.
Yeah, we need it for emergency.
Yes.
If you were, just you or anybody on Chartier, they'd have to go all the way to Northville or all the way to Lapton Lake. You can go to Lapton Lake and make a phone call too,
Well,
because they have used that.
that's,
I've done it. I drove right in there, and when we had no internet for the last 2 days, I drove in there and made a phone call.
Okay.
You don't need,
sometimes that's spotty. I've been up there and not known to get it too though.
yeah, but it does work. Using it, I pulled right up to the building, and I made a phone call when that power, when it was off the last time. You don't need, there's no password or nothing. You just pull up and make a phone call. So I think this is a good spot to have that. So I'd like to make a motion that we go ahead and purchase that, and Stevie Thomason's son said he would come up and hook it up for us.
Is that instead of Spectrum, or do
No,
we
no,
still
we keep
need?
both.
Okay,
If we thought it was working good, we could cancel Spectrum for the town clerk, but not for the justice.
okay.
So we're still gonna have to keep Spectrum. But it's really, it's emergency services, you know? So I think it's important.
So, we can cancel it for the town clerk, but not the, what do you mean?
Yeah, you couldn't do it for the justice, because he's got his own internet for the court.
Oh, okay.
He's got a separate deal.
Dedicated line.
Hey,
right?
now, before you cancel mine, remember I can scan and do all that stuff?
Yeah, I don't know if we really have to cancel it. We're really just
No.
talking about emergency services.
Yeah.
We keep Spectrum, for myself, and
Well, I think it's a good thing, because when that tree fell down just below you, Scott,
Mhm.
I couldn't even get to Northville to get,
Right.
and then, I think, I would have to, come back here if the line, electric was out or whatever was out, then we actually need something between me and, well, you know what I mean.
Right.
It's just a good location to have something like
Yeah.
that.
just,
I've run into a couple other things too.
I mean, Spectrum went out for 2 days, but it could be Frontier, it could be the power, everything, you know, so. I'd like to make a motion that we go ahead.
That tree over by your corner, that looks like that's gonna go.
Well, it's gonna,
Yeah.
they don't do anything with it though.
No,
Not until it falls.
so it comes down, yeah.
yeah. There's a couple are in there by your place that need to come down.
Well, one almost did the other day. Oh, that's what it's, okay. So yes, I'm for it.
I'll make a motion that we go ahead and purchase Starlink and get it hooked up for emergency purposes.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Thank you.
When you brought that up, I was looking at it. There's quite a few people around that have that, are pretty happy with it.
Yeah. And it's better than Hughes. I've been looking at Hughes and that, it has more,
Hughes always had issues,
yeah.
a lot of the people in
It's just a little, it's like the size of that. It puts it on the top of the
Is it called Starlink or Starlight?
Starlink. Starlink.
Oh. Do you have any additional information about it?
Not right. It's about it's about $349 to purchase a residential one. So, and that's $100 a month.
All right.
Really well worth it, I think. Even if one person uses it to save their house or save somebody. And anybody want, this is a handbook, all the changes in it up to 21. any changes we did. If you want a copy of this to look over
Yes.
before next month, I can,
Yep.
I can have her run a
Yes.
couple off.
Yes.
And then we'll go over, start going over, we have to change the health insurance thing on it, and we have to add another holiday. Any other committees discussions?
Anything at the moment.
Yeah.
Can I bring up the trucks now?
You want to do what? Go ahead.
We're still moving hydraulic lines. I've replaced that 18, I'm probably almost half of them at this point. I got one blowed on a single axle right now. They're old, they're rotted, chafed, the rest of them need to be changed. I'd like to change the rest of them on that tandem. They're old, they're 8 years old.
I'm in agreement with that, and label them, so the ones that you take off, if something should happen, at least you got one.
He said he took track of them.
Yeah.
I don't think it's something you should be doing now, replace the ones that go bad.
Right.
We need them trucks in service.
Well.
We can't just take them out of
It's
service.
gonna depend on weather.
I know. Now, you can't depend on the weather in the wintertime.
Yeah, well.
Come
Now
springtime,
I got the single axle down with the blow.
no, but you can't take a truck out for 2 weeks and say, I'm gonna change all the lines on it.
Hell,
You can't do that. We need them in service.
yeah.
So you need to change one at a time when they go bad, and then this springtime, whatever ones you change, we'll change the rest.
The other two guys are working, you can go down with the pickup truck and get it,
But they do that. a
they
lot.
replace it like in 15 minutes, don't they?
And the ones that you change, that look halfway decent, keep them
For spare.
for spare.
Right.
I mean, they all got steel into them.
But what the problem is that a lot of it is the
The fittings,
fittings.
right. Where
There's
they-
one, we just changed in that tandem, hit a steel, piece in there about that
Right,
long.
right.
And trying to get it apart, it ruined the threads onto it, so we had to make it hose the whole length.
Little piece, yeah.
We had to revamp how it's mounted in there and stuff to get it to work.
Right.
And
No, I'm in agreement with you. I just don't think, it can't be this during the winter. It has to be.
right now, when it's cold like this, I can't even take the tandem out because it's got an air compressor problem. I don't know if it's a compressor, air dryer, or what. All of a sudden you lose your air pressure, you stop for 5-10 minutes. I don't know if it's thawing out or what it's doing, it'll start building pressure again. You go a little ways, you lose your air pressure again. I gotta take that down Thursday, they're gonna look at it on the ACE, see about getting that problem fixed.
Only when it's cold out,
Only when it's cold out.
Well, there's
like
a,
winter time.
Yeah, right now.
there's a controller on top of the compressor that controls that. It's only about this big. It don't take that long to change it. I don't think it's the air dryer because he doesn't have any water in the air tanks.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, that was my next question, you know, there's water in there, right?
Yeah, there's no, yeah.
The thing of it is, when that starts dropping air pressure, you can't even hear a leak. You don't, you can't tell where it's coming from. To it.
Ace will take care of it.
And, I just told Phil with the new truck, I wanna put some more lights onto it. It doesn't have a beacon, I want a beacon light on it. I want a spotlight for the front, spotlight for the back, and one for the standard, so you can see what the hell we're doing. So,
You get soft.
Stoll said you could do it, I got about it, and said you could do it. Just so you know, I don't know how much it's gonna be yet, but I gotta price the lights and stuff and see, but I'd like to have it go ahead.
We'll call him and get a price. I'm okay with doing it, but it shouldn't be more than $1,000.
Install and everything, and plus the price of the light, I don't know, I don't know,
Well, just let us know.
you know.
Yeah, get a price from him.
No, there's no flashing lights on that truck?
There's 2 strobes on the front of the cab protector and 2 on the back of it, and that's all there is.
Yeah, there's nothing above the
There's
cab.
nothing,
You
yeah,
see in the back, when you're going down the road, you don't even know that truck's there,
yeah.
so. But there was a strobe, came with the strobe lights on the front, on the hood, right?
And the cab protector.
Yeah, the
In front
cab
of the cab
protector,
protector.
Oh,
But you want something up higher, so
Yeah. And then the spotlights, cause you can't see nothing.
And the sanders working after you,
Works good now,
okay,
works good.
just had to be adjusted for the hole or for,
They had to, where the opening was in there was so small, they extended that out. Then they moved the spinner back more, so the chute comes down straighter. So it works good now, so.
yeah, cause I mean, if you had to, you could always look at the village or in town of North Hampton, they got the same trucks.
Yeah.
Now they got it set up.
Yeah, I took it over to Stalls 2 weeks ago, and they did it all right there, they didn't take them in about an hour, revamped the whole thing, redesigned it.
Yeah.
Move on to the expense point report. The general was 31,259.68. The high was 19,599.19, for a total of 50,858.87. Can I get a motion to accept the abstracts?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. If there's nothing else from the board, I need a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.